We're on the Oceanic StarCraft 2 Championship. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Spawning in the top left position, the red Terran player from OSC's Root Gaming. It is Kelazhur. And spawning in the bottom right position, it is the turquoise, the light blue Zerg player from 1F Pro. It is Meomaika. I'm going to call him Mio. Mio going with that very dangerous 6-pool style opening. He's going to get there. He's basically what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to get as much damage as he can to stop Kelazhur from getting that second base up and running. There's already a queen here that's going to stop that Reaper, but that Reaper is going to have a field day on that second base. But here comes the Lings. The 6 Lings are going to be able to get in there. They might be able to actually get the cancel on top of this reactor. We'll see if he decides to go for it. Actually, he's going to go for the command center instead. He will be able to get the cancel off this, at least get the SUV to stop building it. And there we go. We'll see what comes out of it. But the SUV is getting pulled right now. And they're going to try to get the surround on top of these Lings. Reapers here. And you're going to get the rest of this cleaned up. Was able to delay it a little bit, but not too much. Gas finally getting picked up here from Mio. Mio looks like he's saving up just enough to get that the speed upgrade for the Lings. Kelazhur is a great Terran player. He's made quick work of Probe not too long ago, so. Oh, Kelazhur. Alright, so it looks like Game Time takes down B-Lord, which is absolutely amazing. B-Lord won one of the Filthy Cups not too long ago. Actually, I believe it was yesterday. B-Lord took down a couple players to win Filthy Cup number 13. 11 or 13, not too sure. That was yesterday's tournament. Reaper coming in here inside Mio's base. He's going to be able to see that it is a Hydralisk den. Hydralisk is... we'll see how well that turns out against the Terran player. Kelazhur, obviously saw that was coming, decides to really gang up on that those defenses, and little squad of Marines running around looking for overlords to kill. And that third base needs to go down from Mio. Mio finally was able to push that Reaper back and start getting this third base up. And that Reaper is going to come back in here and see that its speed upgrade has started for this Hydralisk den. The Hydralisk den just looks funky as all hell. I love the fact that this is underwater. And this Reaper hasn't got any kills, but man, is he annoying. He's just coming in here, disrupting as many drones as he can, stopping that mine time. Look at all these Marines coming out here from Kelazhur. Kelazhur dropping that tank. It looks like he's just going to go for the Doom drop. I mean, those Marines, the squad of Marines pushed out a lot of Mio's overlords here. So he's going to come down here on the basically east side. The east side of Mio, like the northeast. But he's going to fly right in between these overlords. But he might actually just drop and decide to take him out anyways. There we go. Decides to drop, takes out that, and he might actually be able to get this one. Oh, he stems forward. He might be able to get within range of that one. Gets it. Now he's completely supply capped. Mio's in a bad position. He is completely supply capped. He has to use all his larvae on the overlords. There's a lot of Hydralisk here, but is it going to be just a little too much? And he actually pushes this army back. And the medevacs kind of pick up everything. Great defense there from Mio. Had enough Hydralisk in time to deal with that pushing attack. Refreshing the brackets, guys. Kelazhur, whoever wins this faces True in the semifinals, and as we wait for Niblet and Cats to finish, and they'll be facing against Game Time. And so I guess Kelazhur is maybe expecting a second attack here, because he doesn't look like he's building any more medevacs. Looks like he's just building another tank. My assumption is he's just waiting for the attack to come. We got a lot of Hydralisk here. Got the speed upgrade that just now finished here from Mio. Mio really needs to put on the damage to Kelazhur. Kelazhur has plenty of tanks. He's in a great position. Not to mention these medevacs are going to try to drop on top of this army. And these tanks are in such a good position. And look at that vision, though. And I just don't know what Mio is going to be able to do against this. He can't really push himself up against that, against 3 tanks. I mean, that's just not the greatest idea, unless he's going to be able to split it. But he doesn't even have the speed upgrade, or excuse me, he doesn't even have Bane, so he's not going to be able to do much. This third base is not even really saturated here from Mio. So we'll see what he has to do from here. Another medevac, but it's going to go on the far left side here, coming in on the west hand side of Mio's base. And Mio just honestly won't be able to react to it in time. He just doesn't have the overlord placement here on the left side of the map. And he, as we can see, he will not see it. There's a medevac coming right here. And he's completely missing it. The only one that might see it is this one here on the far south of Mio's base. And here comes the medevac. The medevac is going to boost through. And there you go, flies right next to Mio's overlord. And so Mio's got to see that it's coming, but he may not be paying attention. He's sending his entire army. There we go. Decides to take his army back. And here comes a huge drop. He's going to start taking down a lot of drones here. And he was able to get a couple drones here. But that's just not as much damage as you were hoping to do with that drop. And where did that go? Did the Hydralisk get it? Oh, Hydralisk must have picked it off. And the +2 upgrade for the assault rifle and the armor for the Marines Marauders have started. And here comes a second drop here on the east side, the northeast side of Mio's base. But this is going to be right in front of Mio. Mio is going to run right past it. He's going to see it, he's going to attempt to get the surround on it, but decides to pull back just in case this is a drop to kind of bait out the army. And Hydralisks are coming up here. They're trying to get as much as they can. They need the fungal growth to stop this bio army from going around like that. He needs to get infestors out, but he decides to go for he's gearing up to get the lair, or maybe he's going for hive. Excuse me. Wow. He's going for hive, and my assumption is to try to get the Ultralisk out, but he doesn't even have the armor upgrade for it, so the Ultralisk are not going to be as strong as they can be. Oh, there we go. There's the infestors landing. Good fungal growth on top of it. Second fungal growth going off. Great pickup from Mio. Mio doing such a good job with controlling that medevac, and here he goes to the top of the base. But there's so many tanks here. Like, honestly, like, how is he going to push on top of that? I mean, there's really not much he's going to be able to do with that. He needs, I don't know, he needs some form of something. And Mio looks like he's pretty content with just sitting on this, just 3 bases here at the moment. And we'll see if that's going to be, like, hinder him towards the end. I mean, there's another medevac here in the back, picks off a single Marine from it. And it looks like Kelazhur is trying to move out. He needs to get on the offensive here, but Kelazhur is just going to miss. There it is. Oh, okay. Mio. Oh, that would have been a perfect time to attack since those tanks were not in the best position. And these infestors are completely out of positioning. And Kelazhur is going to the northeast side, trying to take out that third base again. And the infestors are here, but here comes the Lings going to try to do a run by. And here they go on that third base. And Mio has his fourth base cooking, but it's not going to be. I don't think Mio is going to get there in time to stop that fourth base from dropping. And scans going down. Sees that third base is wide open, and Mio just does not have the positioning that he needs to do this. He's going to try to push forward on top of these tanks, and I just don't think that's going to be the great idea. The infestors are going to come in from the back here, and they might do the control on top of him. I wonder if that's what he's going to do. He just goes out for the infested Terrans, and one from Growth was great. Ultras come out, and actually Mio is going to be cleaning up this army. He loses that fourth base, but he cleans up the entire army from Kelazhur, and Kelazhur needs to remax quickly. He's getting the upgrades, but he's not on par with Mio in terms of army supply. And great defense, but there was a drop here in the back, and the Hydralisk pick off that medevac. And behind this, Kelazhur takes his fourth base, and he's deciding to go for that planetary fortress. Not to mention the missile turrets that surround the base. I'm like, this is going to get super gruesome. A super gruesome style play, and they need to get there before that planetary fortress goes off. Hydralisks are here, going to do a lot of damage. The Ultras are here, but just doesn't have the upgrade. They only have the +1 upgrade, and there we go. Planetary fortress is just about finished. These Hydralisks are going to be able to clean up this army, no problem. But the problem is the planetary fortress is just destroying these Hydralisks. And these Hydralisks are forced back and just was not able to stop that fourth base from going up from Kelazhur. And Kelazhur taking a quick victory. You know, get them when you can. And Mio's fourth base is just starting up again. And behind this, he decides to go for fifth base. He needs to stay ahead in terms of bases, but it's unfortunately for him, he just was not able to stop Kelazhur's fourth base. And that is a complete planetary fortress with tanks. Here comes a huge drop here from Kelazhur on the east side, actually west side of Mio's base. Mio's base completely undefended and unsupported. And it's a huge drop here. There's Marauders and there's Lings in this. And it's going to clean up this drone line. They're going to focus down that Ultras gets dropped, and then all the drones get cleared out from this mineral base, forcing this army all the way back. They're going to try to get this round on it. But these Marauders are doing such a good job of clearing this out, and there we go. But again, like I was saying before, Mio finally has his fourth base up, and the armor upgrade is finally about to finish here for Mio's Ultralists, and the +2 has finished up here for Mio as well. So the next thing to get is the +3 from both. If they get +3 going for Mio, but he's a super broke right now. Here's a lot of Marines, and these Marauders are 3 of 3, and the Liberators are here, putting himself in liberation mode. Look at that, and any Lings that run by are just going to be completely one-shotted by that. And Mio's fourth base is being destroyed yet again. And there's really not much that Mio could be able to do from this. I would kind of interested to see if he could fungal growth them, or not fungal growth them, take control of the parasite of these Liberators. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, there you go, fungal growth on top of it. Scan goes in, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. There might be another one going on. Kind of stops a little bit of the Marines not playing with this, but the problem is those Liberators doing such quick work, and GG gets called. And Kelazhur takes game number 1. And we were kind of rooting for Mio there for a little bit in terms of kind of controlling that matchup. But unfortunately wasn't able to do it, so we're just going to be jumping into game number 2 here for the OSC's Master Cup number 88. I am Draven, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, of course, to all our sponsors, Materino.com, Psistorm Gaming, Razer, ADV Moto, and, of course, Blizzard and Oceanic StarCraft for putting on the amazing tournaments. Alright, guys, so let's get game number 2 going. There we go. Got game number 2 going, guys. This is for the OSC's Master Cup number 88. As I've said before, True makes it to the semifinals. Whoever wins this match faces against True. And then we also have game time in the semifinals. And between Cats and Nibbler, whoever wins that faces game time. Guys, if you want to check out any commands, just do I command in chat to check out all the different commands, the info, the brackets, about me, anything. It is appreciated and very welcomed, of course. And just know you guys are absolutely amazing and awesome. And I appreciate it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. It's all about that bass. About the bass. No trouble. Alright. Let's jump right into it. Kelazhur is up 1. There we go. Alright guys, spawning in the bottom right position. It is the red Terran player from OSC's Root Gaming, up 1 in the series. It is Kelazhur. And spawning in the top left position, down 1 in the series. It is the teal / blue Zerg player from 1F Pro. It is Meomaika. And as KJ Freedom, one of the owners of Psistorm Gaming, who's in chat, thank you guys very much for supporting Psistorm Gaming, and KJ for supporting the chat. As he was able to find, this is actually a Vietnamese player, which is kind of cool, seeing that not very honestly, not a super known region with the like Singapore and the Philippines, which Psistorm Gaming put on an event there. Psistorm's Gaming, like Roots Gaming. I'm sure Freedom's correcting my grammar about something, but super delayed, so I have no idea what he's referring to, so I do apologize. From Psistorm Gamings. But OSC Root Gamings. Alright guys, so nothing too out of the ordinary happening from either player. I need to hide chats. I'm too busy talking to KJ. My bad, guys. Alright, so guys, so spawning in the we already did the player introductions, so we have Kelazhur. We saw him earlier just destroy Probe with this quick Hellion pusher, so we might see it again. A couple links coming out from Mio. Mio is no scrub, but this Reaper's here, got 1 kill so far. Doing a little bit of damage, but it looks like Mio is just going. So he's going to go for super aggressive opening. He's getting the melee upgrade already here for his Lings. And I wonder if he's just going to try to push through with the swarm of Speedlings and just overpower Kelazhur with just sheer numbers. It basically makes him define the reason why they call it the swarm. So we'll see him coming across the map. There's a good 2 minutes left there on that upgrade. Speed upgrade has already finished, though, for these Lings. So there's going to be a lot of Lings coming across the map. There's no Banes, though. We'll see if these Lings get in. Oh, there's the Fat Belly Miko. Or the Meomaika, the Fat Belly. Looks like he may just try to bait out this army, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to bait him out. And, yeah, he's going to get up in there. Oh, there's the Lings. Oh, the Widowmine's there. Widowmine goes off on the 1. Lands and gets 3 SUV kills with that Widowmine. Takes me 2 SUV kills with that. And these SUVs are trying to get in here. But they're just not able to do it. They're repairing as much as they can. But they need a Bailey nest for this, and the Reaper is here. 1 Reaper is going to try to save the day. Is he going to be able to get into it, or is he going to be able to do enough damage? He doesn't have the melee upgrade. 2 Marines are out now, and he's going to load up the belly again. The Marines are here. They're going to try to focus down this overload. They might get it. Is he going to be able to get up? He's going to drop the Lings. Going to try to distract him. There you go. Drops the Lings right on top of the Marines. Doing such a good job at dropping this Marines right on top of it. But these Lings, are they going to be able to get in? The upgrade is almost done. There's about 10 seconds left on those upgrades. He needs to get that Marine. And there we go. The last Reaper dies, but there's the Hellion here. And he needs Banes with this, but unfortunately just does not have it. And the upgrade is finishing here. 10 seconds left. Viking is here, now out. And the upgrade is now finished. There we go. Upgrade's finished. So these Marines are going to do, these Lings are going to do a lot of damage now. But he just doesn't have a Baneling nest for this, which I personally think he should have got a while ago. and try to Bane bust that door. Now there's Widow Mines there. There's Medivacs coming out, and there's a Hellion. Ironically, it shows a blue flame, even though it's not blue flame upgrade. But yes, I know that when you push gas out, it shows up in the blue form. I get that, even though gas should be green. Either way, besides the scientific fact of that, there we go. The Lings are coming, going to try to focus down on these Marines. They have the upgrade. Widow Mine goes off, landing on top of the Hellion, and the Lings doing such a good job. I mean, there's not a lot left here from Kelazhur. Kelazhur is getting a tank out to deal with this swarm of Lings. 10 more coming out, and now the armor upgrade is coming out here from Meomaika, the Vietnamese StarCraft player that is trying to stay in this tournament. He is down 1 in this best of 3, and he needs this win to stay in the tournament. More Lings are coming out. I mean, that's all that's coming out. It's just nothing but Lings. He's going to cross path with that medevac from Kelazhur. Sees these Lings are coming. And there you go. Tanks here. He's got some great range on that. But these Lings are going to do everything they can just to be super annoying. They're going to get the cancel on top of that third command center. And the third command center is starting to get built again. And behind this, Meomaika takes his third. And the armor upgrade is about 30 seconds left. And then the lair is just started now from Meomaika. And we'll see what Meomaika decides to do with his upgrades. But this is just... that one tank, man, is just saving the day. And Kelazhur looks like he's going to try to go for a drop again. There's really nothing out here left on the map to kind of stop Kelazhur from doing this. And the Lings... I don't think the Lings see that that medevac is coming. The Vikings are there, but here comes the medevac. It looks like he's going to just drop here on that 4th base. Might as well. Widow Mine is here. And it looks like this 3rd base from Meomaika is going to have to get canceled. Widow Mine is here. Goes off. Lands. Gets 4. Was it 4? Yeah. Or I guess it's 9. 9 kills with that. Or I guess he got the kills from earlier. So a couple kills from that. And the Vikings going on there. Going after that 4th base from Meomaika. And Kelazhur just being super annoying. Going after that Overlord. Snipes it. Meomaika. And he's just going to bounce around with that Viking going after Meomaika's 4th base. And this drop just going back and forth with Kelazhur. Kelazhur just such a good job of trying to control it. And Viking floating away with a hit point left. And the Speedling's doing a good job at stopping this drop from doing any more damage. But at the same time, Meomaika's really not mining from anything. He's got 4 bases, but only 40 workers. I mean, Kelazhur has 2 bases with almost 10 more workers than that. There he goes. He lifts up that command center. He's going to establish that 4th base. He's just going to start dropping mules and gaining a lot of extra minerals with that. That Widow Mine goes off, gets 5 drone kills for its troubles. Get a total of 14 kills, I believe. Has a lot of Lings with this. Has the burrows, so we'll see if he's going to try to go for lurkers, maybe? Because I do see him getting the Hydralisk in. Or is he just going to try to get Banes? Oh, here we go. A lot of Lings going to come in. They might get the surround. On top of this, the tank is there. They're going to push back all the way to the tank, so these Lings are going to be forced to push all the way back. And it looks like Kelazhur's just going to make a wall continuation from this one. I'm not too sure exactly what he's doing, but here comes a push going after Meo's 3rd base. Meo needs to be able to defend and sustain in the game. If he loses, it's going to basically be over. Lings are going to come in. If they don't have the Bane, like I was saying before, that they really need to try to do, and here comes a huge drop here in the back. The speed upgrade from the Hydralisk has started, the burrow has started, the armor upgrade is about to finish, so these Lings are going to take a little bit more damage, but like I said, they have that melee upgrade, and so they are able to do a lot of damage. Hydralisk is trying being built now 4 at a time, not to mention the Hydralisk upgrade is going to finish here in the next 30 seconds as well. And the 4th bases are up for Miko. So Miko, Meomaika. Mio is doing a good job of sustaining in this matchup. And another drop here going to be coming in from the south side of Mio's base. But these Lings are going to see it. These Lings are... Oh, there they go. They're going to go after all the rocks. Going to do everything they can. 2 Widow Mines are here. And they're going to force that ball of Marines out. But here comes the second... attempt at a drop. Looks like Kelazhur is going to try to go into the north side of Meomaika's base. At the same time, going to come in from the south side. South side, Meomaika sees it with his Overlord and sees it coming. He's going to try running his Lings all the way up. I don't think he realizes. Meomaika does not realize that there's a huge group of Marines are going to start going after the drones, getting a lot of drone kills. Widow Mines get burrowed. Spore Crawler goes off, gets one of the Widow Mine or one of the medevacs, which is great. But now they're going to go after. Oh, 2 Widow Mines go off, and they're trying to focus down the medevac there. And here goes the Hydralisk focusing down the medevacs there. Are they going to be able to get it? There's a huge drop here in the back. They need to get the medevac down, but these Hydralisks are doing a good job of picking off those Marines. And a couple more hits. There they go. Get one good hit off that. And it looks like the drop is here, but the Widow Mines. Oh, the Widow Mines are about to undetonate. Here we go. Boom, boom. 12 drones total taken down because the Widow Mines are sitting there in the back just being high and mighty. And here's another drop. One more Widow Mine with Marines are here in the back. And where's the tank? Tank's in a great position, but these Lings are going to try to run in. Liberator mode, just perfect. And then they go landing right on top of the wall of supply depots. And here goes Mio getting attacked at his third base yet again. Kelazhur is being relentless with his drops. Dropping here at the fourth base of Mio at the same time attacking the third base. And I just think this might be it, but there's a huge attack up here in the front. And Mio is getting into the base of Kelazhur. Kelazhur might actually start losing. This is going to turn into a massive base trade, but I think at the moment Kelazhur just has the advantage. He's going to be able to float his buildings if he needs to. He's got so many buildings to float, and all these Hydralisks are here doing everything they can to stop this, to stop Kelazhur, and Kelazhur is just pushing forward on top of Mio's base, and one medevac has actually got picked up already. And there we go. Like I said, the Hydralisk are going to try to focus on this. They're going to try to get that command center. There they go, going for it. Is it going to make it start burning? If they get it start burning, it's going to be a huge problem here from Kelazhur. And, I mean, here's this army got kind of cleaned up here from Kelazhur. And Mio's doing everything he can. Look at these. What is he pulling the boys? Oh, more Lings are coming. Look at all these Widow Mines. Widow Mines are getting caught here as well. And Hydralisk are there, going to focus down the medevac. Last medevac is up. These Marines do such a good job of control. And, I mean, it turned into a base trade, but the Kelazhur kind of made it out in the end. And 35 SCVs versus 40 drone kills that entire base trade. I guess you'd call it a base trade. But, all those Lings are here now. And that Liberator is doing everything he can to get the last little bit of the Hydralisk. Hydralisk focuses down the Liberators last. That's what's saving Kelazhur right now is those Liberators. And GG gets called, and Mio takes down Kelazhur in game number 2. And it's forcing a game number 3. Holy smokes, great plays from both players. Mio coming out of nowhere, a seemingly unknown guy from Vietnamese, taking down Kelazhur in an incredible fashion. I mean, that was absolutely amazing. I'm so stoked that he was able to pull that one off. So let's get into game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. And guess not. Yeah, so no game mark, guys, so I do apologize. Sometimes when the players do the invites when they just lost, they don't really feel like putting the mods on. So it is what it is, but I do apologize. A couple of things are not going to be on there. But quick shout out, guys. If you guys want to check out all the sponsors, make sure you hit the I command. Check out all the different sponsors that we have. Make sure you thank them. They have all the different sites you can go to support them. And send your support, send your pledges, all that. Maturno, Razor, Psistorm Gaming, of course, is a huge contributor. And I am, of course, Draven. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and everything you guys do. You guys are absolutely amazing and awesome. And I appreciate it very much through all the support you guys are showing me and my team. And I appreciate it. Alright, guys, so without further ado, let's jump. Huh. Not too sure if I get that joke, but alright. So, guys, without further ado, let's go into this spawning in the top right position from Root Gaming. I beg your pardon, from OSC. OSC Root Gaming. It is the red Terran player, Kelazhur. And spawning in the top left position, the blue Zerg player from 1F Pro, it is Meo. And he's going with a very cheeky opening. I mean, he really wants to punish Kelazhur this time. He's going to send those lings out. Is he going to send them to the right spot? That is going to be the question here at the moment, is if he's going to send them to the correct spot. If he does, it's going to be great for him in the end. But it does require him to send it to the right spot. And we might actually see it. SUV coming from Kelazhur, and the Reaper coming out, and the Reaper's going to go into the right spot as well. So both players sending the correct, going out to the correct position. And guys, if you want to check out all the commands, it's the I command into chat. We have bracket, info, media, caster, sponsor, everything. There's so many commands right now. Just hit I command, the exclamation point command, to check it all out. The links are here, but unfortunately, is Kelazhur going to see it? I don't know if Kelazhur saw it. Oh, this drone needs to. There we go. What is he doing? Those links stayed hidden as best they could. And this overload is going to try to pull out. There we go. And the links get into it, going to try to get the cancel on this base again. And we saw it happen before. And this is kind of what threw Kelazhur in that tilt, so to speak. But look at this. Command center about to drop, and these SUVs have to be pulled. I mean, that's a lot of SUVs here. There's Reapers here as well. But those things are just going to go straight after that command center. The command center has got 60 HP. He's got 10. Oh, he's going to get it. Gets the cancel on top of that. And a huge advantage here from Meo. Meo is going to start pulling ahead so quickly that Kelazhur's command center is so far behind. And that Reaper almost drops too. And behind this, we do see the speed upgrade starting now from Meo. And I don't know why he just canceled twice on that. But Reaper's going to come in and try to punish Meo from that ballsy play here. Reaper coming out on the east side there of Meo's base. The Reaper taking some damage. 2 more hits and that Reaper's going to die. But he was able to get away. Queen saves the day. And Kelazhur, after losing that match so aggressively, game number 2, I wonder if he's going to be just super upset about the entire thing and just kind of go and kind of maybe possibly throw it by mistake. I'm not too sure, but we'll see what exactly happens here. And so the Hellions are coming out here. There's 2 Hellions here on the map, and not to mention another Reaper are going to push themselves forward. And here's a Spine Crawler here is going to just be fine, and they're going to handle this aggression no problem. And the lair starting now from Meo, and 2 Evolution Chamber stops that those Hellions from coming in, puts a couple Queens, a Spine Crawler there, no big deal. These Hellions are going to be pushed back, not a problem. But more Hellions are coming out here, and the Queens are here, and they're going to stop it. Reaper trying to throw the grenade out, basically throws the grenade, separates the Queens, and then runs in with the Hellions. That's basically his goal here at the moment. And a Hydralisk Den right there at the front. I mean, it's going to be a 2-base Hydralisk. And as you can see, the Vikings coming out, and there's the armory, so it's going to be turned into these Hellbats. And the Medevacs are here. And they're going to try to drop in the base. And the Queen has to know something fishy's up. And here's Marines. And Hellbats up here. And 2, and there they go. I mean, this is going to be completely unspotted from Meo. Meo, now he sees it. But there's only a couple Lings and a couple Hydralisks here, and the drones need to get pulled because there's going to lose so much drones right now. The Hellions, or excuse me, Hellbats are trying to focus on the drones. Gets 6 drone kills, I believe, for that. I don't have GameHard on, so I do apologize. And I just don't think there's going to be enough here from Meo. And Meo just completely got caught off guard with that attack up there at the front. And now here comes another huge attack from Kelazhur. Kelazhur is going to go down to Meo's base. And he's going to do everything he can to start going after this drone line. This Hydralisk here is doing a good job of picking off that Marine. And there's just so much damage here. Another Hellbat does drop there, and his Hydralisks are going after the Hellbats, and it just, he might be able to hold this. I don't know if Kelazhur's got much more behind this. It looks like he is getting the command center. One Hydralisk remains. Two Hydralisks remains. He's going after the Hellion. There we go. Drones get pulled to help settle this. There's a Hellbat there. Another 2 more Hellbats get rushed in. And there's 4 Hydralisks on the way, and there we go. Last Hellbat is here. 2 more Hellions are coming in. And they're going to try to start roasting that line. And pull it all the way out. I can't. What's the. Is it Control 9? Nope. I apologize, guys, that I don't know the freaking. Without game art, I am so freaking useless. Nope. Nope. I apologize, guys. I don't know the keys. I feel like an idiot. All right, here comes some Hydralisks. Hydralisks are going to start focusing down these supply depots, and there's really nothing here to stop these Hydralisks from Meo. Meo might throw the upset and take out Kelazhur, and the supply depot is about to drop. The SCVs are getting killed at the same time here, and the tank is here. He's going to start being able to do damage to it, but then there it goes. Kelazhur losing that front line. That tank is the kind of the saving grace here, but more Hydralisks are coming, and unfortunately they're not upgraded at all. On Kelazhur, actually, Mio is kind of working on fumes here at the moment. He's going to try to do everything he can to rush in with these Hydralisks, focus down that tank. But I just think there's just too many Marines. I'm like, look at all the Marines that are here. I just don't think it's going to be enough. And they're focusing down the bunker, which is great. Gets everything down. Might destroy this front line here. But that tank is just doing so much damage. Sup, print. It is definitely not. But I appreciate you attempting to tell me that. Alright, guys, so... Oh, I forgot that I was tagged in. Alright, so I mean, that one tank from Kelazhur is the saving grace, but look at all the barracks now that Kelazhur has, and unfortunately there's really no upgrades for Mio to kind of work with here at the moment. There's one Hydralisk kind of staying up there at the front, keep an eye out on all things. Oh, but Mio doesn't see this. But Kelazhur does. And that's a huge drop coming right now. And it's going to force Mio to push his units all the way back. And there's no more spines here to deal with this army. The Hydralisks are going to come in back, kind of sandwich this army. And boost up. And he's going to try to go into the main base of Kelazhur. Is that where he's going? Thank you, Freedom, for saving the day. Control worker. There we go. And you see all the workers killed. I mean, it's kind of even at the moment in terms of workers killed. Mio definitely evened it up with that Hydralisk push. But at the start there, he was definitely behind when those Hellbats, Hellions came in. And here's another Nidus Swarm detected up here. And Kelazhur does not, he heard it but doesn't see it. And his army, oh look at it. He's going to go after the main base of Mio. And I don't know if what's going to come in here. Nothing but Queens is going to come in. It might turn into a base raid, but there's so much army here. I doubt there's going to be able to get that much damage done. Not to mention all the damage that was just done in Mio's base. He's going to focus down the engineering base. And transfuse going off on the Hydralisk. Another Queen's popping out. Drone being pulled, and GG gets called. And Kelazhur takes game number 3 and advances to the semifinals. Amazing play by both players. We thought Mio I thought we're kind of cheering for Mio there a little bit. We wanted some kind of unknown Vietnamese guys to push through it. But that is it, guys. So we're going to throw it to a quick break. I appreciate it. We're jumping into the semifinals. I'll let you know what game we're going on next. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am Draven, of course. And Thinking about, wow. My name is Draven, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the OSC Master Cup number 88. I'll throw it to a quick break. And, yeah, I'll be back.